What's up, everybody? It's your man's KJ the Great, dropping another edition of All Sports Media TV. But first, I want to say, I hope and pray everything is great your way. Now, let's talk about it. Woo woo! All right, y'all. So, as you guys know, Demetrius Andrade versus David Benavidez, however you want to peg it, David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade, taking place November 25th, Thanksgiving weekend. Woo! Gonna be a showdown. Now let's talk about the co-main to that fight. I held off a little while on this because I just wanted to get the press conference out the way and build up. I just held off until today. They did the first press conference for this fight today. That being between Jermall Charlo, 32 wins, no losses, no draws, 22 wins by way of knockout. He'll be taking on the older brother of David Benavidez, Jose Benavidez Jr. 28 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. Woo, woo, woo. Man, when I was watching the press conference, sparks was flying. They were going back and forth, pulling no punches. Yo mama this, yo mama that. They was, man, everything you could think of. They was just throwing it back and forth at each other. Now, the interesting thing about this fight is that Jermall Charlo, who is twin brothers with Jermall Charlo, Jermall Charlo is said to be the bigger of the twins. You know, that he calls himself Big Charlo. He fights at 160. He currently holds the WBC middleweight title. And he last fought Juan Montiel in 2021. He got a unanimous decision. In my opinion, that was not Jermall Charlo's best outing. It was not his best fight by any means. He got touched up pretty good in that fight, but ultimately he got the unanimous decision. Now, Jose Benavidez Jr., he last fought in August. He got a majority decision. Excuse me, not a majority decision. He last fought in August where he got a TKO victory. Before that, he suffered a majority decision loss to Danny Garcia. Now, with this fight, early on, a part of the reason I didn't do a video on this early on was because this fight was said to be for Jermall Charlo's WBC middleweight title. That's 160 pounds. But there was, rumors swirling about, they were both going to try to make weight at 168, 160. Nobody really knew. But now the contracts have been signed, and this is going to be not necessarily a catch weight, but the contractual weight for this fight is 163 pounds. And this looks bad on Jermall Charlo because of recent misfortunes for him, we can say. Obviously, he's been out of the ring for over 2 years. And that started with, after the Juan Montiel fight, he suffered a back injury, you could say, that was supposed to keep him out for, 6 to 8 months. But then that time came and went, and everybody was trying to figure out what's going on with Jermall Charlo. And not too long after, it was said that he was, living the lifestyle, not training, not taking care of his body. He had some personal issues with his wife, his partner, that the media just grabbed a hold of and took full swing on. And then it came out that he was having, mental health issues as well. And as you all know, at recent events where the slap with Caleb Plant took place backstage, all those type of things took place, and it kept him out of the ring for over 2 years. Jose Benavidez, he's been relatively active, we can say. So who do you think in your mind would have the edge? And I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Based on activity, based on recent events, based on the way both these fighters looked at the press conference today. The press conference was held via Zoom with Brian Custer. But based on all of that, the likelihood, the favor going into this should be Jose Benavidez. Slightly. Jermall Charlo is the bigger fighter, but he's the more Jose Benavidez is the more active fighter. So you could probably throw this in at about a 60-40, 55-45, whichever one you want to throw it as for Jose Benavidez. That's just what I'm saying. I'm not really liking the body language that Jermall Charlo has right now, although he has said he's been in Florida training with Roy Jones Jr. His mental has caught back up with his body. I don't know what that fully entails, because typically your mental can stay ahead of your body. Your body needs to catch up with your mental to get everything flowing in unison. But if his body was okay, his mental just wasn't there. Then if his mental caught up with his body, then this pegs to be for an interesting fight. I personally could see this fight going the distance, but it could be one of those fights where we get a surprise. You just don't know. But let me know what you guys think. I really am intrigued on what you, the fans, want to tell me or tell everybody. Who do you think is going to win this fight? How do you think this fight's going to go? Let me know down in the comment section. Thank you guys for tuning in. Almost up to 500 subscribers. Make sure you guys keep sharing these videos. Share the page with your friends and everybody. We keep going up. Trust me. When the new year hits, the whole setup is going to be a little bit different. So make sure you stay tuned in, stay subscribed, get some more people subscribed, because we going up, baby. Peace.